Here's the band you want to be a groupie for. Welcome to another edition of Scenes from Backstage. I'm Krystal, and this time we're hanging out with the band Groupie.
Hey, how are you?
Hey. Hi.
So for newer fans that don't know you guys, take a moment to introduce yourselves and say who you are and what you play in the band.
Hey, I'm Roger. I'm the drummer from Groupie. I'm 21 years old. Yes, I love rice and beans.
Hey, I'm Ashley. I do bass things and I sing. That's it.
Hello, strangers. Hi, I'm Johanna. I play guitar.
So I hear there's a very interesting story of how you guys met involving a very specific Craigslist ad.
Yeah, so I put out a Craigslist ad for, basically I just had a very specific idea of having a punk band that doesn't include like people that are very like typical in the punk scene, so namely just like white men. And so I put out this ad and Johanna responded and she sent me some of her solo stuff and it was awesome, and we decided to meet up. And we met up here, actually, so that's cool. I was just like in the ad, I think I said like, I have no musical knowledge, or like I don't know how to play an instrument. I think I could probably sing, maybe. I have lyrics written, I don't know if that helps. And I don't know what about that ad made her want to respond. And then we found Roger, and ever since then it's been a beautiful harmony.
That is amazing. I hear the grapevine there's new Groupie coming soon. When can we expect the new EP from Groupie?
Late February. We're just finalizing like setting up the release show and stuff, and then we'll have a concrete date, but late February.
Excellent. So you guys heard that here first on Scenes from Backstage. New Groupie coming February 2018. Mark your calendars. And how will newer Groupie differ from older Groupie in terms of your sound?
Well, first, it won't sound like crap. I actually went to a studio this time, so I feel like that'll be cool. We have like, I don't know, there's be a more full sound, I should say.
Yeah, be a bit tighter, I think. We trust each other a little bit more musically.
This time there's really a lot to expect. Like songs are really like complicated, like structure-wise, sounds fuller, and there's a lot of surprises.
So I don't think I actually know the backstory, but what made you all become musicians in the first place? Because you guys all seem to come from different musical backgrounds as well. So what kind of got you guys into music?
Well, I started playing drums when I was around 12, 13. I've lived in South America, in Ecuador, for 18 years. I moved here 3 years ago, and the opportunity presented when I got here to New York. I was studying music, especially jazz and blues and that kind of stuff. And one day I would just like look for a band on Craigslist, and I saw this ad with some crazy people wanting to play music. No, just kidding. Yeah, that's how I really like got involved in music. What about you, Ashley?
Thanks, Roger. So for me, I actually didn't really become a musician until like 2 years ago, until I met Johanna. I've been going to shows since I was like 18 or 16 or something. But like in the back of my head, I always just really wanted to be on stage. And I really wanted to like be performing. And I grew up in Chicago, and the scene that I was a part of was like this like emo scene, the Midwest emo scene, and it's super male dominated. Like there was only one woman in one band that I regularly listened to in high school and like the local scene. Shout out to Kate Grube of Kitty Hawk. And she was like the only representation I saw like of women in music. And so it took me a long time to like get the confidence to start playing, and like, I don't know, I kind of like kept getting momentum and like kind of kept trying to convince myself I could do it. And I was like, you know what? I think it's time. I was too nervous to like try to play with any of my friends, so I just put out a Craigslist ad of like, yeah, again, the very specific Craigslist ad, and Johanna took a leap of faith.
Well, music's always been really important to me ever since I was a kid, and music was big in my family, so there was always guitars laying around that I picked up. So I've been playing since I was fairly young, but I was always like sort of a bedroom hermit about it until I was able to like build up the confidence to be able to play in public.
I love all of this. So here at Scenes from Backstage, we obviously love music, and we can probably talk about it all day, every day. But this episode, we're going to try something new. We're introducing a new game called Random Shit Speed Rounds. We don't know what the call it. So. We really honestly don't know. I'm literally going to call this Random Shit Speed Rounds. That's the name. It's sticking. So there's going to be really like short, quick questions that you just kind of give one-word answers to. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right. So first question, pizza or ice cream?
Pizza.
Pizza.
Ice cream?
Oh, okay. Beer or wine?
Water, actually, but beer's fine.
Beer.
Oh, beer, for sure.
Fair enough. Vinyl or cassette?
Oh, vinyl.
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 Nice. Brooklyn or Manhattan?
Manhattan.
Brooklyn.
Burn. Brooklyn.
Pancakes or waffles?
I don't know. Waffle pancakes.
Yes.
Pancake waffles.
Chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
Fair. Pirates or ninjas?
Ninjas.
Ninjas.
Pirates.
and then last one, cake or pie?
Oh, damn. You're like asking to like the person that eats everything that they see. So I think both with some whipped cream and ice cream or something like that. Both of them, I know.
Cake for sure.
I'm gonna go with pie. Just to be conscious. No, just kidding. There's so many flavors.
But what about cake?
But the same the cake though.
Cake flavor, like cake.
Very nice, very nice. I love all of this. So thanks for playing our random shit speed round, being the first band to do this. So thanks, friends. Yay! So going back to music for a second, your own personal songwriting, you guys write songs about street harassment, feminism, politics, you know, topics that everyone kind of should be talking about these days and some people kind of shy away from. Do you, as a band that has such a high stake and moral compass in social justice and politics, find these songs to be hard to write and to do justice, or does it just come naturally because you guys all care about all these things?
I feel it comes naturally. For one of the songs that we have, it's called De Lejos. It's actually in Spanish, English, and Polish. We talk about immigration, and for me, that's comes naturally, honestly. So it's a way of me telling my story.
Yeah, my parents are immigrants from Poland, so I'm first generation, and so my verse is, though it is a good thing, like it is often sad because you leave family back home and it's like those relationships are really hard to keep up and maintain.
Our song, Powered by Design, that Ashley wrote, that is going to be on our new EP. I mean, at least for me, like, I think it can be hard to answer your question to write these songs, but it's important because it's hard to like have a voice or have people even listen to you now, and like the social media landscape, people just write off what you have to say really quickly. So through music or like doing it on stage, saying it in front of your friends, like sometimes it feels like the only way to be heard sometimes, and that's why it's important.
And with Powered by Design especially, I wrote the lyrics, or a lot of the lyrics to that song, like right after the election. And so for me, and with a lot of my other songs that I write, it was really cathartic because I was like, I need to like figure out how to put these emotions into words or into music or something. And so, yeah, like the first line of that song is like very forward, like America was never great. Like, but yeah, and then with another one of our songs that we have on our first demo, For You, I wrote that one after I was like sexually harassed at my job. It was like really hard for me to move past and to like still work there and stuff. And so writing the lyrics of that song was like really cathartic for me. Like and now it's like a point of power. Like I can turn those emotions into like yelling about this stuff on stage. Like, I don't know. It feels a lot better than just like kind of letting it like wallow in my mind, I guess.
Well, friends, thank you guys so much for being on Scenes from Backstage tonight. Keep an eye out for the new Groupie EP in 2018. Check them out on Bandcamp, verygoodrockandroll.bandcamp.com. Instagram, groupie_th_bands. And we'll see you next time on Scenes from Backstage. Keep rocking and rolling.